The first tournament of the 2011 FedEx Cup season is in the books, and the winner had a bird's eye view of it all.
Settle in as we rewind the week with the latest edition of Monday Backspin from PGA TOUR.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Joe Cowart. Jonathan Byrd took home his 5th Tour victory and 2nd in the last 11 weeks by capturing the season-opening Hyundai Tournament of Champions. Byrd came to the final hole meeting a birdie at the last, and while he was able to give himself a chance, Byrd could not convert the 18-footer. That set up the 5th playoff of the Hyundai Tournament of Champions in the last 12 years. After trading pars at the 18th hole, the duo headed to the par 4 first. With Byrd in the hole with par, Garrigus faced a 3.5-footer to extend the playoff, but could not convert.
I'm so tired right now. I mean, that putt was kind of a microcosm of how I'm feeling right now after not eagling 18 and then not birdieing it there. This hole kind of got me this week. So next year I'll come out here and I'll birdie this thing a couple times.
It was a long day. You know, I got off to a great start birdieing this hole this morning. That was probably my best hole of the day, and man, I just played solid all day, and I just kept trying to give myself opportunities, and I felt good out there. I was a little anxious, I was a little nervous. Didn't play the last few holes as well as I'd hoped, but man, I just felt good out there. It was a good feeling.
It was quite a difference from the way Byrd won his last event of 2010. Who can forget this amazing shot during the Justin Timberlake Shriners Hospitals for Children Open? The first time in PGA Tour history that a hole-in-one ended a playoff. Once Garrigus and Byrd made the sudden death playoff, the streak of 9 straight wins by non-Americans was guaranteed to come to an end. Prior to the win by Byrd, you have to go back to Jim Furyk's victory in 2001 to find another U.S.-born player in the winner's circle. The international contingent wasn't content to go lightly, though. Graham McDowell entered the final round 6 strokes off the lead, but fired a course record-tying 62 in the final round. Unfortunately, pars at the final 2 holes left him outside the playoff. The unique format of the season opening event allows for winners only from the 2010 season and is played on a rare par 73 course. And speaking of unique, this destination gives the players an opportunity to partake in all that the Aloha State offers. Stuart Appleby and Dustin Johnson were just a couple of the golfers who took advantage of the perfect tropical temperatures and the fun of the islands. Unfortunately, 2-time defending champion Jeff Ogilvy found danger in the Hawaiian surf. The Australian was forced to withdraw due to an injury he sustained on a coral reef while swimming in the Pacific Ocean. In addition to these strange occurrences, the event saw plenty of abnormal situations on the course, too. Jason Day hit a paltry 106-yard drive at the par 4 13th hole during the 2nd round after hitting it just a little thick. Day took the shot in stride and was able to scramble for a par. Meanwhile, facing a second shot of 348 yards, Bubba Watson hit driver off the deck and knocked it to inside 12 feet. He would go on to sink the putt for the first of only 2 eagles at the last all week. Ben Crane is on his way to the BCS Championship game to watch his alma mater, the University of Oregon, compete against Auburn University. Now Crane is looking for all the luck he can get in that game. And perhaps this interaction with Bill Haas at the end of round 2 will help his Ducks come through. Fred Albers is in Hawaii and takes a look back at the Hyundai Tournament of Champions.
Oh, Joe, what a week it's been here on the island of Maui, the plantation course, Kapalua, for the Hyundai Tournament of Champions. So many memories, really a cross-section of the PGA Tour. You had a bomber like Robert Garrigus making eagles on the 18th. You had a tactician like Steve Stricker playing so very well. Jonathan Byrd, Carl Peterson, really a cross-section of talent on display here on the PGA Tour the opening week of the entire season. The number one memory, though, anytime you're at Maui, is the scenery. Oh my goodness, Joe, this place has to be the most gorgeous location in the world. Molokai in the distance, the Anui Nui Channel, the Pacific Ocean, all the jungle. It is just a tremendous sight to hold a golf tournament on. The only good thing about leaving Maui is that we get to go to Waikiki. We're headed to Oahu and the Sony Open. That starts Thursday. You can catch all the action on the PGA Tour Network, Sirius 209 and XM 146. Our broadcast begins at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. And of course, check back at PGATour.com for all the very latest updates. Joe?
Thanks, Fred. The next stop on the PGA Tour is the Sony Open in Hawaii, just a hop across the archipelago in Honolulu. You can catch opening round coverage on the Golf Channel on Thursday. And for live scoring and video highlights anytime, be sure to log on to PGATour.com.